Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. I have been looking forward to doing this particular video for a while. I've been looking for a product that would actually help this demonstration. I don't know how many of you guys out there have tried to whiten your yellow Joes using hydrogen peroxide. It does work. I did a restoration video last year showing this, and I did have some favorable results. But problem being, the brighter colors fade. I had used it to whiten my 83 snow job, and his beard faded significantly. And I knew that would happen because why? Hydrogen peroxide is a bleaching item, not only a disinfectant. That's why women have been using it on their hair for years. Shouldn't specifically say women. I'm sure some of us men out there have tried it too, so let's just get that out of the way. Those guys in the 80s that wanted to highlight their hair. Okay, so the product that I found that works on this doesn't specifically matter what brand you get. This one was called Craft Time. It is an all-purpose sealer. That is the important thing, that it says all-purpose sealer on it. I use this in a parody video of an infomercial. It works on torpedoes. It does work, I promise you, for the torpedoes falling off. It also works on tightening all the loose joints on your G.I. Joes. So I'll kill two birds with one stone. What this product does, it's used in arts and crafts to either prep an area you want to paint. So if you can see that very well, it's white. It dries absolutely clear. You could prep an area you want to paint, or you can cover a painting that you had just done, or completed, I should say, to use proper English. And it keeps the surface clean, water resistant, and so on. So what you do with this, you'll need just a standard paintbrush. You could pick this product up at any arts and crafts store. I happen to pick this one up at a dollar store. So just take your brush and dip it in. You see it shows up white, but you paint over every area that you do not want to yellow, or to fade, I should say. Just a thin coat. And after you're done, let this dry for about 20 minutes to a half hour. Just want to cover this. I've tried it twice already and it worked. That's why I am sacrificing my beloved Ace action figure for this purpose, because that's how much faith I have in it. I can't guarantee it won't fade completely, or that there won't be a little bit of fading, but it will protect it. And this is, of course, use at your own risk. I just have to throw that out there. I don't want people coming back chewing me out. Hey, Joe Motion, I tried it and my Joe faded. I want you to replace it. So it's just use at your own risk. So anything that you don't want to fade, and this will excuse me, whatever bug I have is just not nice. This comes right, it'll come off after you're done. It'll survive the soak. I've soaked it up to 6 hours. You just, once you pull the product, your pieces out of the hydrogen bath, hydrogen peroxide bath, go ahead and thoroughly dry them, and this stuff, it just scrapes right off. Just use your thumbnail, fingernail, whatever. Don't use a wire brush. Suggest using a fingernail, and it scrapes right off. It's just like a thin layer of plastic. I was pleasantly surprised with it, and so I was very excited to get this news out to you guys. Like I said, I wanted to test it, and I also discovered that it has to be hot outside for the peroxide bath to actually work. I tried whitening some Joes during the winter, and it just wasn't hot. You need heat as a part of the process. So once you get all that done, let it dry. Take a clear container. It has to be clear. That way the sun could go penetrate through all sides of it. Use some cling wrap, your brand, whatever, it doesn't matter, and let it fly. Just make sure you get a nice tight seal around the bowl. That's part of the process. As I aforementioned in my Restoring Yellow Joes video, that you have to have a tight seal because the peroxide forms a gas, and it's that whole gas process that helps to whiten your Joes. And you want to get all your parts covered completely immersed, and that's another important part of it. And you want to get rid of all the air bubbles in it, and the air bubbles like to show up in the screw holes and in the little holes here where the pegs go. So to tighten the joints on it, on the knees, you just want to brush it. You see that? Just brush, just a thin coat right on that area. It also works on shoulder joints. So if you have loose arms, go ahead and paint a thin coat in there. It wouldn't hurt to, I'm not going to whiten his arm because it doesn't need it, just to run your brush right around the inside of the ball joint there. Don't get it inside the socket itself where it articulates right here. It's okay if you do, it'll just make it a little harder to move, but I just recommend that you be careful. So I'm going to let these items dry, and I will do the soak and show you the results.